You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, man. Appreciate all y'all for tapping on into the channel, man. Like, share, and subscribe as y'all come on in. Look, I will be loading up more episodes of the podcast show tomorrow. So make sure if y'all not subscribed, click the link pinned at the top. Subscribe to the podcast show because I will be dropping more content on the podcast show tomorrow. Now, I want to talk about this because man, at first I just thought this was somebody who just went over there and was just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And just got caught up. I didn't really know the full extent of this until now. So I'm gonna bring you guys this, but also first, Donald Trump has a lot of stuff going on, man. As the president of the United States of America, bro, he has a lot of stuff going on, man. As basically, um, I think the other night at the State of the Union address, I think that's what you call it, State of the Union address, where Trump spoke last night. I believe it was last night. But I went through the news, man, and this I just saw this, man. I was like, yo, this is yo. So you guys remember when Trump put up the stuff on the social media? He had it on the social media with the Barack and Michelle Obama being, you know, basically imitated as being played as apes or gorillas on the video. Now Trump tried to say he didn't post that video. The video was taken down, and then the word was that Trump actually reposted it again, right? Which is absolutely disgusting. And a lot of his people ain't got nothing to say about that and ain't calling him out about that. And it's disgusting to see that you have black folks that's not calling him out about this, all because they have sold themselves to whatever the ideology that he has. Uh, but Al Green, they said he got busy and he got kicked out because he gave him stink face and put up that sign right there and told him exactly what you see that sign said at that State of the Union. So they said that they went ahead and escorted Al Green on out of there, man. And I'm talking about the representative Al Green, right? But Al Green, he went on business like, hey, man, you ain't finna just keep disrespecting, you know what I'm saying? Without somebody saying something. So I don't know how in the world he got that sign in there. He must have had that thing closed in there and tucked inside of his he was had it tucked inside of his dress jacket. And then once he got in there, he just opened it up. And you can see people laughing. These people saw this stuff. Like, look at the lady beside him. She knows what's up. The guy in the front, so I don't know if they're laughing at something else, or if they saw it and then they turn back around. But there's a few people in the room that's focused on what he's doing. The guy in the back right hand corner looks like he's looking up at what's going on. But yeah, Al Green did that. But then I saw the news on something whole different tip, whole different situation that happened, man. And I was like, man, bro, this is it, man. Crazy news. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all hear what the news had to say the other day. And we want to talk about this just a little bit.
Shooting at President Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. Authorities say the suspected gunman was carrying a shotgun and a gas can when he drove into the secure perimeter Sunday morning. And it comes as law enforcement prepping security ahead of this week's State of the Union address. Hannah Joyce, the breaking down is. Hannah, what details can you give us about that suspected gunman?
Robin, authorities identified the man as 21-year-old Austin Tucker from North Carolina. Police shot him just after 1 yesterday morning. The president and first lady were at the White House when it all went down. And this is actually the third assassination attempt on the president.
He was ordered to drop those two pieces of equipment that he had with him, at which time he put down the gas can, raised the shotgun to a shooting position. At that point in time, the deputy and the two Secret Service agents fired their weapons and neutralized the threat.
Martin's family reported him missing Saturday. His cousin described him as quiet and inexperienced with guns and said he didn't know how Martin felt about the president. Now, authorities are trying to figure out what Martin was planning and why.
If you live in the area of the shooting, please check your exterior cameras for last night, early this morning. If you see anything, please contact us.
In a post on X, FBI Director Kash Patel says the FBI will dedicate all necessary resources to the investigation. Reporting in studio.
So this guy was a white guy. So it seems like a lot of these white guys are the ones that don't like Donald Trump and want to take it to the extremes, right? Because that's what it's been so far. You had the other white guy that was caught along out there at Mar-a-Lago who was arrested, and they locked him up. He was an older guy. He actually made it out alive. With this guy, they went ahead and got him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Now they said he went down there with the blicky and a gas can. Now, what he was gonna do, who in the hell pretty much knows. But it wasn't gonna be nothing good. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, the fact that they're calling it assassination attempt when they said they don't even know what his intent was, and Trump and Melania wasn't down there, makes me think that they know more than what they're saying they know, right? They know more than what they're saying. Donald Trump's got a lot of people that look like him that don't like him. Because I'm gonna say it again, it's a lot of people that have that the only people I'm seeing that's been going at him like that with those attempts are white folks. It was the white guy who got unalived up there on the building that actually pulled that stunt off at that on the outside during the campaign. Then there was another white guy who was outside of the Mar-a-Lago down there, and he was an older guy, and they arrested him. And now this is another white guy, but this is a young guy too. So this is two young white guys, right? Who, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna dig into all his past and stuff and find out who the hell, what the hell was down with him. But that is, that's appalling to see, because they always talk about black on black crime, but this obviously is a thing where Donald Trump's got a lot of people that don't like him for some reason, you know what I'm saying, or another, man, and they trying to go to the extreme, you know. And listen, man, my thing is, if you don't like somebody, just don't vote for them. You know what I mean? I wouldn't vote at all. That's why I told you guys I don't vote for any of these dudes, because I don't believe in any of them. So when you don't believe in any of them, you don't vote for any of them. And so I think that's just the best way to move forward. I don't think that people, moving on these type of actions is going to do anything well, because all it's going to do is cause and insinuate more chaos. You know what I mean? To me, you just don't vote for the guys if you don't like the guy. You know what I'm saying? And it's just simple as that. You know. But this is crazy work, man. This is crazy work. So all three assassins, or attempted assassins, have been white. Now think about that. I'm just putting it out here to y'all to let y'all know, because this is one of the things that we all have to take a close look at. So these guys feel a way about Donald Trump, right? And once again, the first guy who was at the rally, remember they said that he wasn't even they was trying to play it like he was a Democrat, but he wasn't. They said he had registered, I believe, as a Republican. You know, and then the other guy who was outside Mar-a-Lago, I don't know what was going on with him, the older guy, but he actually survived. But I think he's in prison for probably for the rest of his life now. And now this guy, this is two guys that they're young guys that they have taken out now, and they have claimed that these were attempts on the president. You know what I mean? So again, man, this is one of those situations, you guys, where I'm sitting back and thinking, man, Donald Trump's got a lot of people that's coming for him, man. And this is wow. This is crazy. As a United States president, I don't think I've ever publicly seen. They might have tried to do it, but we just didn't hear about it. But I don't think I've ever seen this many attempts. Because the girl in the news said this is the third attempt. So I don't think I've ever seen this many attempts in less than a year span. That's crazy work, you know. So man, from what I'm seeing, I think Donald Trump does have security. Obviously, the security is on point down there. Wherever he goes, it's on point, because, like I said, they saved him the first time. They got him out of there real quick. You know, Then the second time they got the guy outside of Mar-a-Lago, and then this time they got the guy and they took him out in Mar-a-Lago. You know, but Donald Trump's man, he's got a lot of enemies that look like him. You know what I'm saying? I seen people was trying to like, and this is why I try to show y'all this. People was trying to point out saying, "Oh yeah, see they're trying to." Nah, bro. He, Al Green, who's in your screen, he protested peacefully. All right, he had a nonviolent protest to what Donald Trump put on his account or allowed to be put on his account. He had a nonviolent protest, right? He went right in there and pulled out his sign, point blank period. Gave him the stink face, straight like that, you know? But these other guys who look like Donald Trump, man, they ain't playing no games, man. These dudes, man, listen, bro, you have to be careful, man. They said that the dude who just tried to take out Trump, they said that this dude didn't even know nothing about guns. They said this dude knew nothing about guns. So how did he get a gun? If this dude knew nothing about guns and none of this stuff, how the hell did he all of a sudden get a gun? Make it make sense. So you got to have some deep-rooted hatred to not deal with guns and then go get one. You know what I mean? There's got to be something deep-rooted in there for to make you go out your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you know they're going to go find out every single inch of that guy's background. But Donald Trump, in my opinion, man, bro, like, you know, I've seen a lot of people talk about, oh, the black folks are hating on Donald Trump. Man, all I've seen is all white dudes trying to take out Donald Trump. So y'all definitely let me know what y'all think, man. 3 attempts in less than a year and a half, man, that's scary right there, bro. On a president, on a sitting president of the United States of America. Wow, bro. And these dudes are going down to Mar-a-Lago. So y'all let me know what y'all feel, man. Definitely let me know what y'all think. You know, I appreciate all y'all tapping on in. Like, share, and subscribe, man.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.